Picking up at random who's going next, so it's a white. It's in. And it's John Fogg or Popplet.
Bishops, Matt, well done for organising this. This Popplet goes along with the theme, I think, of this evening, which is this idea of collaboration and sharing ideas. So, further to that, Matt's, I think, been at the heart of driving ICT initiatives over our last year. So, it's one of Matt's ideas that I've used with some of my students, and something called Popplet, which is it's free. So, the website, the address is popplet.com. If you want to search for that. It's quite a nifty little presentation tool. So, zoom out. This is one I prepared last night. So, quite simply, what is it? It's just a way of linking ideas together. I see it as like an interactive sort of concept map, or what we used to call a sort of spider diagram, where students are able to link different concepts. I've used it in science, but I think it's equally useful in any subject area for linking a whole range of variety of different ideas together. So it allows students to collaborate and share ideas. So the opportunity, so I can produce my own Popplet and invite other users, if I do have any friends. This will be another recurring thing here tonight. With the share, anything I've done, I can share via email address or via, I think again, this is Facebook, Twitter, I'm not quite sure what the next one is, or via email address. So I'm working on a particular sort of topic. I show you, for example, one that some of the students might have done. Have a look at this one here. Students, this is one given by some year 10 students. So it's all really small at the minute, but click on the button, you can sort of zoom in. This one was on causes of pollution. So this is students' work there. You can see you've got Evie, is that Charlotte there? So Evie, I think it was Evie put this Popplet together. She's invited Charlotte to come and join, and Charlotte's contributed some of her ideas. And they've collaborated together to produce a pretty comprehensive sort of concept map covering a whole host of ideas that relate to pollution. You can incorporate, I think, video clips. Whichever. That's possibly a YouTube video clip you can incorporate there. Go back to mine. Back home there. You can. And there's a limit on. I think if you subscribe, you get access to maybe something like 50 Popplets. But I think if you don't subscribe, you get possibly access to 10 Popplets. They just launched a new subscription service, but I think I've probably got about 15 up there at the moment, so I'm not quite sure what the limit is. But it's a useful reason aid. It's quite easy to add pictures. I'll show you how to create a new Popplet. So there's home. Make a new. I've run out of Popplets, but I'll send you some more soon. Okay. There's a science one here. But just to create a new one, just double click and there's a new Popplet, and that's that new Popplet created there. And then I can link. Zoom out. There we go. It's a bit small there, but I can link that Popplet across to bigger. Just drag across and sort of link ideas together there. So one of the better ones I've seen is the science one here, where again I think 4 or 5 different students all collaborating, sharing ideas together. Pretty simple, sort of thing they can do in a lesson. It's not blocked at school, no safeguarding issues whatsoever. And I think you get a whole class pulling together ideas, you can work on it at home as well, and then present to students in a classroom environment. So you can add text, images, you can freestyle writing as well on it. There's a text tool there. You can change the colour of these so you could link, so you get different, so all the positive effects you might want to have in, say, green, or the negative effects you could sort of code in a red colour. So there's various ways of sort of distinguishing between sort of different ideas there. It's a really useful sort of way of linking different ideas and concepts together. That, students, give them 5-10 minutes and they're absolutely away with it really, really quickly. Any questions on Popplet?
obviously you've got your own little network here, and you've signed in. You've got, I imagine you've got your own sort of login area. Would the kids need to have their own individual ones, or can they access your area?
They set up an account.
Right.
I've got an account, and then I can click on the share button there. And so there's me, there's Matt, obviously. Everybody shares everything with Matt these days at the moment. There's a couple of other students there that they've put together a Popplet, typed in my school email address. I've accepted that, so that I can then have a look at theirs. If, for example, they could, so can you help me out a little bit? I'm not sure how, let's say, sulfites affect the acidity of soil or whatever. And I could actually post and say, well, go to or post the answer on that. I could actually use it for online marketing as well if I wanted to provide feedback. They can do a similar thing and add collaborators, and it's just how you build up this sort of network of whole classes possibly.
But they would need their own accounts to be...
They need their own account, and I can invite them through their email address, or again, these sort of funny little icons up here, which I think Dave was talking about Twitter. This you could probably tie in Twitter somehow with Popplet as well, but I think that might be a bit more of an idea on how you could tie in Twitter with Popplet. There's an opportunity there.
The logging in thing is like really straightforward. You just go to that Popplet site, and I think it does ask you for an email address, but you don't even have to do that annoying thing, where you have to go to your emails and then do something and click on the email. You don't even have to do that. As soon as you put in your email address and given it a username, you're away then, so they can do it really quickly. And because it's web-based, you don't have all that faff about, if they've done their presentations on the laptop, and you have to put it onto a memory stick or somehow get it up to the front to show people. It's all web-based, like you say, you can work on that.
Yeah, it's really easy to use. Kids do get some of the sort of other bells and whistles you can add to it. They pick those up really quickly. It's a really effective way of collaborating, sharing
The
ideas.
other thing I like on is you can add someone without their email address. So if I said John Popplet, I just type in John Popplet.
And it'll search for,
There's one John Popplet.
It said on your account you run out of Popplet.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the limit is. I think I can delete and then make some new ones.
So you have a certain amount of space.
I think so,
There's no limit.
No, if you want to subscribe, you get access to all Popplet. I think the limit term I've got 10 on there, but I say registration is really straightforward. Email address, password, confirm password. You don't actually have to go through and check your emails and click through a link. It just takes you straight into registering. So kids love using it actually. I find it really useful tool. And particularly useful, I think, as a revision aid as well for linking ideas together to further learning some of our students. It doesn't rely on sort of typing loads and loads of texts. A little bit like posting notes as well. It's that sort of idea. And you can delete them really easily, link different ideas together, incorporate pictures and videos. Really useful tool.
When they're doing that collaboration, can students delete things that they haven't set up?
No. You can only add or...
Because they keep doing that to each other on Prezi.
Prezi, yeah. They're like audience. No, that's coming out. That's coming in.
No, I can only delete stuff that, from my Popplet. I can add to someone else's, but they can delete my comments off of their Popplet.
I spent a lot of time setting up for a lesson to try this.
Right.
Did my own little Popplet and taught them how to do it. And they all logged on and said, oh, this is really good. Yeah, it's great. So it was blocked. Because of the Facebook, I just realised I couldn't use it because of the Facebook.
Because of the Facebook.
But they can they had to manually undo that all Prezi.
Yeah,
so
get that done.
Right. Yeah, it's similar to Prezi. I think Prezi's a little bit more...
I think it's slightly easier.
But it is easy. It's a very easy way of